My boss has made job creators a priority. He's made the private sector a priority, and it's been pretty evident in the legislation that we've passed. One of the things that we've taken a lot of hits for, but we're actually pretty proud of, is we're shrinking the size of state government. As Governor Bentley and my boss, Speaker Hubbard, and President Pro Tem said this summer, we have a goal to save $1 billion over the course of 4 years. We cut the DROP program. It was $60 million. That was something that was very important to educators, very important to state employees, but we cut it out because it was the right thing to do for taxpayers. We saved $243 million with changes to the retirement systems and insurance. We did, through workforce right-sizing, which basically means we're not hiring any state employees, we've saved $181 million. We've gone from 35,000 state employees to about 32,000 state employees since we took office. The big pension reform bill that we passed last year is going to save us $325 million over the course of the 3 years that it will be enacted. So the one thing that I'm sure all of y'all are wondering about is, what about the gun bill? As y'all know, this is a tough issue for us. We've got Second Amendment rights, we've got property rights that are kind of battling it out here. And additionally, we also have the battle between workplace safety and keeping people safe as they go to work. Billy and Anita have made their opposition crystal clear in as many ways as they can, and they're continuing to do that. However, we're going to have to do something. We're going to have a bill, and what we're working on right now is hopefully going to be as palatable as possible to the people who are sitting in this room. As we're kind of working through this thing, one thing that we're really keeping in mind is, yes, we want an employee to be safe on the way to work, but that should not endanger that employee or any of his or her colleagues once they get to work. And I think that's something that we're making a priority, and I know is a priority for you guys, for your businesses and your employees. We intend to make that immunity language a lot stronger. We also intend to put safeguards in for businesses in addition to the immunity language. This bill is going to move, and we're going to be moving it sometime very soon.
I will give the Pro Tem the credit he is due on keeping this group solid, focused, and together on major reform issues. And the Accountability Act, I know got a lot of people's attention, some good, some bad. Could we have passed this going the normal route? Not a chance. But what we saw was an opportunity to make a bold move, to make a bold stride, to do something good that's never been done before in this state for education. That bill was not a, we just want to get you. We want to do it because we want to do it. It was a, we have an opportunity here. And everybody likes to talk about the strategy, and that's great. It wasn't that wonderful. We just were able to keep it quiet. But the reason we did that is because there are a lot of major forces in this town that do not want education to be reformed. They want it to be stagnant. But it was like a football game. The excitement and the understanding of what we were about to do for this state and for education, it was infectious. I mean, everybody in that room understood that we had to stay strong and get it done because it was the right thing to do. And so that the Pro Tem looked at it as, you know what, it doesn't matter what the ramifications are on me. I want to take that lead because I believe it's the right thing to do. And that's really how we've approached all the initiatives that he's taken up. Is it the right thing to do? We've got a good list of priorities. I think they're, the good news is after we take up the budgets in the next couple of weeks, I mean, theoretically we could sign it down. I'm not sure that this would be anything but a wonderful session. It makes some people nervous and some people happy. But if you need us, you know where to find us. Hopefully we've always been available for y'all, and appreciate the opportunity to be here.